it's not just like a house. This is a home. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the 43rd episode of Coffee with Chuck. I am Chuck. Anyways, hope you all are having a good day so far. Today I wanted to go over my top 3 things for a smooth home sale. So once you decide to put your home on the market, it might feel like a lot of things going on, staging, showings, moving, and then add to that, if you're trying to buy a home as well, that could be very and extremely overwhelming. That's why I'm going to go and let you know what my top 3 tips is for just specifically selling your home. So number 1, set the price correctly. I want you to get top dollar for your home. So I always create a customized pricing strategy for every listing. So my first step is to run a CMA, or a comparative market analysis, where I compare your home to all the recently sold homes in the area. So really, I break it down. So all the active homes, if you want to sell your home and you see other homes in the area that are active, I like to call it, that's your competition. So it's going to be one of these things. It's like, how does your home compare to this home? Because if we're in the same neighborhood, most likely the buyer that is looking at your home is also looking at that home. The other thing that I go over is the closed sales on the CMA, because the closed sales show what buyers today are buying homes for that price. So with that saying, that's how we balance and figure out how to price your home. Obviously, we're going to take a look at finishes and see what else you did to your home, whether some of the major utilities or appliances were redone. That definitely also goes into consideration as well. Tip number 2. This is a big one that I like to try to manage. Keep your emotions in check. Literally, I went to a listing appointment yesterday, and I told the client, hey, let's look at this at an emotional point of view, and then let's look at this at a logical point of view. When I broke it down like that, I felt like they understood that there needs to be a balance of, hey, this is sentimental, but hey, this is still time and a logical time to sell. So in that case, it's one of those things where I need to really be sensitive on this. I know this is not just it doesn't matter, but it's not just like a house. This is a home. This is not just a building. This is where you celebrated your holidays and birthdays and built your family and made memories. So, selling the home is a very emotional process. And that's why you have me, because even though I understand those things, I take the emotion out of it so that during negotiations, it's important not to take things personally in order to get the best possible deal. If things get stressful, just think of me as your emotional support realtor, and I'll be with you every step of the way. So that's kind of what one of my jobs are, representing you. And then number 3, stage. Just before we list your property, we want to make sure it's as appealing as possible to the buyers. So that means like cleaning and decluttering and organizing. And then, we could use the furniture you have in your home to stage, or if we need to get more things, we could get staging companies and things like that. Most likely, I won't tell you to rip out your kitchen and do a complete rehab, but I'll always recommend some minor updates here and there. Paint, around interior, maybe some exterior, cleaning rugs, or replacing torn window screens, things along those lines. But I like to meet with home sellers a couple months before they prior to the listing, so we have plenty of time to prep. But if we need to go right away, I could turn it around within 48 to 72 hours, get it on the market. So if you have any questions about selling your home, please shoot me a DM, give me a call. More than happy to help. In the meantime, have a great rest of your Friday. Have an even greater weekend, and I will see you next week. Cheers!